mic up here so that you guys can hear me if I'm walking around. I think I should grab my mic. I got it. I might as well use it, right? Let me grab it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got all this social media stuff, and I need to use it. I need to use it. So we gonna see if it'll fit. Cause I got a new case. So this is porn. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. Maybe I need to attach this better. Trying to attach my mic. But welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Bayou Sugar Garden. Oh, you hear me? Hey, Felicia! Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Welcome in to Bayou Sugar Garden. I hate how this phone got me like, I'm little up here, and then as you get down to the bottom, it's just huge. But whatever. Welcome to Bayou Sugar Garden. I am Bayou Sugar, and if this is your first time here, welcome in. If not, welcome back. Let me bag y'all up some because I really think that y'all being up close makes me look really huge. So, welcome to Bayou Sugar Garden. If this is your first time here, welcome in. If not, welcome back. Just wanted to come in and pop in and talk with you guys because before I go to bed, just wanted to have a quick conversation with you guys and just check in and talk to you guys about some things. Thank you for coming in. For those of you who are live in the chat, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and those of you who are in the bushes, I appreciate you guys too. And those of you who are catching the replay, thank you too. For those of you who are here, FR Humphrey, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. She is Sunshine. Welcome in, my girl. Thank you for being here. Joe Q, welcome in. Thank you for being here. He said, bed at noon. Cameras can be the devil. Yes, cameras can be the devil. Cause yeah. So I thank y'all for joining me. I just wanted to come in and hop in for you to speak to you guys for a quick little second before I go to bed. I had a couple of things on my mind, but I really wanted to do a, a jam session, but I'm gonna save that for tomorrow morning because this morning I need to go get my sleep because I gotta go to work in a few hours and I just got off. So yeah, I won't be able to enjoy a music therapy session this morning, so I'm not gonna do that. So I've decided to come and talk to you guys this morning about the second thing that I had on my mind, which is checking in with you guys to see how you're going with the natural sugar things and lifestyle changes with your diet and growing your own food and things like that. Just checking in to make sure everyone is okay and still proceeding on with it. And if you had any questions or concerns about it, I wanted to answer those too as well, because as we all see, as far as food wise, so things are not getting better, especially with the nutrition of the food. We've discussed that several times to know that even though you go and buy the fruits and vegetables and the things that are supposed to be healthy for you in the grocery store, it's not. And the best way for you to get those things to really help you maintain a natural lifestyle is to grow stuff your own, or either find someone that uh, have a good day, Jovi. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get him out of here. All right. Uh, have a good day, Jovan. Thank you for being here. But I just wanted to come in and speak with you guys and just let you know what I've been going through and what I've been doing. I've been maintaining my natural sugar lifestyle change with some bumps and bruises here and there, but for the overall, I would give myself a B. Um, what I have found that has been helping me is when I do have those days where I just gotta have something sweet or I want to have something sweet and I just can't fight the cravings. I get it. I do a 24-hour fast when those cravings ramp up. And for me, as a lady, those cravings ramp up right around the time when I'm having, my monthly. I'll say that. And so during that time, you're not supposed to fast. The week before your monthly, you're not supposed to fast. And that's when my cravings start ramping up. It's like my body be like, ooh, you know, let's push her to eat some sugar, or let's push her to give us what we want or whatever. And so it's really hard for me around that time. The couple days before and then the whole time I'm having my monthly and then a few days after because my body is not getting that full 12 to 16 hour fasting window. Is more like a 8 to 10 when I'm having my monthly, and that makes it hard. Hey, Zeta Rose, welcome in. And so those are the times where I feel I fall the most. And so what I've noticed is it's just a willpower thing in my mind during that time. I have to make smarter choices. If I do get some candy or some ice cream or something like that, control my portions. Don't go and get 3 and 4 scoops. Get a half a scoop. So I've noticed that with that, or don't get a whole bag of candy. Get maybe like the little 25-cent boxes of candy. I don't even think they 25-cent boxes anymore. But they used to be, them little small Mike and Ike boxes of baked beans. They have those red hots in a little small bag box. Get that and just maybe ration that out throughout the whole day. So that way I won't be going completely overboard, especially considering what's going on, Cropper. Welcome in. Especially considering the fact that, hey, F. Smith Welch, welcome in. That I'm not having that long of a fast to allow my body to rest to get rid of it. So it's been helping. And then once I finish my monthly, I have to immediately do a 24-hour fast to get my body and my mind back into shape. And then following that, I'll have to do a 48-hour one. So that's the changes that I'm making to my natural sugar. I will be doing I will be trying to do a 24-hour fast at least once a week. And then once a month, do the 48-hour fast. For those of you who were in on my other live about, let me make sure this mic's still on, because sometimes it cut off. On my other live about doing the my next 48-hour fast, it will be done on the 24th of this month. And those of you who want to join me, I told you last time when we went to go eat at First Watch that if you want to join me, you guys, I would give you, some time to get your bodies together, to get your mind together so that you can do it with me. So on the 24th of this month, I will be doing my monthly 48-hour fast to help me reset my whole body. And for those of you who want to join me, feel free to join me. I would recommend though, let me just say I am not your doctor. I am a medical professional. I am not, hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I am not your healthcare professional. I am a healthcare professional, but I am not offering you healthcare advice. All of my information is for uh, entertainment and informational purposes only. Always consult with your personal healthcare physician before you make any changes, any lifestyle changes, okay? So any of you that will be joining me for the 48-hour fast on the 24th, I would recommend that you prime your body. Meaning, if you haven't started already, try to go a little bit longer every day without food so you won't be just jumping into a 48-hour fast, which will make it hard for you to do. It will be very difficult. So I would recommend that you start off with at least 8, because some of us may be able to sleep 4 to 8 hours. That'll be easy. Then every day just add an hour to it, or every other day add an hour to your fast. So that way, by the time the 24th rolls around, you'll have more stamina to stick it out. You'll be able to, you'll be able to have a better, higher chance of being successful. As far as say, journaling my food has really helped me stay on track. Ooh, good idea for journaling. That's a good idea. So guys, for those of you who are looking for more ideas, F.R. Humphrey is just giving you one where you can journal your food. That way, it'll help you actually see what you're eating instead of trying to keep it all up here. Some of us are visual and some of us are not. And sometimes even if you are visual, your mind will play tricks on you and you won't be able to keep up or count what you've eaten. You can always go back and look and say, well, I did eat that. I did eat at this time. I did do this. So you won't be confused, and then you'll actually know what you're doing and what works and what doesn't work. So good idea, F.R. Humphrey. Thank you for that. I think I might try to do that because, yeah, it'll help me to see actually when I'm eating. It'll really make a difference. I think I'm going to try that so I can look at it and see. But I did want you guys to know that the fasting does actually help. I don't know if you guys can, well, I remember, I look at my body every day. And I remember when I first started YouTube, I had like this big old, I had a big pooch. Like I say my stomach was sticking out more than my boobs did. So now I have noticed, I have slimmed down here. I don't have on a very supportive undergarment right now. So, but it's, even with that, my stomach is gone down a lot. Like I don't have as much down here as I used to have. It used to be a whole lot. Now I could bend and I don't feel my stomach on my lap, when I'm bending. So the fasting does work. It takes off the inches, especially around this area. It takes some inches off. And for those of you who worry about your girls, it don't bother them. You still gonna be in the big booby committee. It takes off, well, within your first week of no natural sugar, it takes this away. And by the time 2 weeks is gone, you don't have that little poof down there no more. And from our research, you guys know they said that when you have that big patch of inflammation right here, that is a sign of your body systems is not healthy. So you guys may want to think about that. I noticed that with doing no added sugar, I did natural sugar for about 2 months straight at least. And that got rid of that. My blood work is good. My energy is good. I feel better. I can move a lot. Mobility is way better. If you guys remember, I was telling you, I noticed that when I walk now, my back is straight. I'm not walking, slumped over no more. So, I mean, it's very good benefit. I just wish that I can get everybody to just try it, at least for just 30 days, just so you can see, because even like for me, I've tried several diets and it just didn't work for me. And it discouraged me a lot. So I'm so happy that I found this and I found that it's working, that I just want to tell everybody so everybody can do it. Zeta says, good idea. I forgot what I ate after I have enjoyed it. Yes. F. Smith will say, looking good by you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so guys, so on the 24th, we will be doing that for those of you who want to join me with that. So it'll be 24 hours, so it'll be the 24th. So it starts on the 24th. I will start mine. I usually fast from I'll start at 11:30, so mine will technically start at 11:30 on the 23rd, and then I will go to 11:30 on the 25th. So you pick your hours on how you want to do it, when you want to start, and we'll go from there. So that's all I wanted to say about that. Now, the second thing I wanted to encourage you guys about, and I'm going to talk more in depth about this in maybe about a month or so after I finish all of my research. But I wanted to encourage you all who have not started a small business, and who are thinking about it, who have questions about it. I want to encourage you guys to make it a goal to get one this year. Do your research on, of course, first on what you want to do and what it takes to do it, and the money involved and everything, your risk, and just do your research. Start off with doing your research on it. Don't just dive into it. But I wanted to encourage you all to do it this year, because from my experience, and I can only speak for me. Once I go through something, I like to share it with somebody else, because then to me it becomes a testimony, and I think my testimonies can help someone else to not go through what I went through. But I think for a lot of people like me, reasons why we don't start small businesses is because lack of knowledge. And had I known years ago what I know now, I would have started my own business a long time ago, and I would have been more financially secure today. But what they don't tell you is, if you do it right, your business will take care of you financially. Even to the point, and those of you who are part of the Sugar Mama membership and have been in uh, the meetings for the co-op, when we had Bones in there, he told you guys there are certain things that you can write off as business expenses, even to the point to where your home, like your mortgage, like your vehicles, like your groceries. I mean, it's ways that you can get around spending your money and being left scraping and scrambling. Hey, Tim, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's ways you can get around struggling, having to work a 9 to 5 and still try to maintain your own business on the side, right? So I'm saying that to say this. I struggled from lack of knowledge, and that hindered me from starting the business off right, doing my research as far as learning how to file my paperwork, learning what I need to keep up with once I have this business. And then the tax part, man, that probably was the biggest issue I had. Was my mind is just like, I don't want to be in trouble with the IRS. And then you got to read through all this stuff to figure out taxes and stuff for your business. But there is somebody out there that has the knowledge that can explain it to you on your level to where you can understand it, and then you can do the right thing and take care of all of that. Or there's somebody out there that has the knowledge and that could take care of all of that for you. Whether everybody's not gifted in each area, in every area. So you may not grasp it, but you may be able to find somebody who is proficient in that area that you can trust to take care of that for you. So as I am navigating all of this, I want to share it, especially for those uh, who need it, and to reach somebody who's out there like me, and encourage people to step out of those fears and just do it. Stop the excuses and go ahead and do it, because it can be done. And the only thing that's holding us back is us. You got to do your research and find it out. And we have one of the ladies here in the chat, the Educated Natural, that has the knowledge that you need to get started, to understand what type of business you want to open up. She breaks down in her memberships each type of business and explains to you. Once you join her membership, she has old videos where she explains each type of business and what that does. So if you don't understand it, or if you've done your research and you don't quite understand it, you might be able to understand it the way she explains it. She's gotten her trademark. For those of you who are interested in getting trademarks, she's gone through the process. And it's not like she paid somebody to do the paperwork for her. She actually did the legwork and walked through it, so she can tell you and walk you through step by step what to do for your trademarks. It's a wealth of information in this community that we have. We just got to use it. You just got to reach out to people and ask them. Some of it is free and some of it is not. But we have access to that information. You're welcome, Tim. You're welcome. We have access to this information. We just, you gotta go search out for it. Nobody's gonna bring it to you. You gotta go and get it. And at this point, it's not like you gotta dig deep with YouTube University. You just gotta type what you thinking about, whatever you want. You just type in and search for how to bake a cake. You got over 1 million views on how to bake a cake. All you have to do is take the time. That is the problem. You have to take the time and sit there and go through. You might have to watch 25 videos on speed 2 until you find which one that is clicking with you, because everybody ain't for everybody, right? So you just have to find that person and explain it to you the way that you can get it, and then continue on to carry that plan out. So it's just up to you. It's all on you. Nobody's holding you back but you. And hey, Psalms, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Chocolate cakes. You say how to make a chocolate cake. Yep, it's up there. It's no excuses for us anymore, especially for all of us. I see all of us in this garden community. It's over 50 of us. There's no reason why each and every one of us shouldn't have a small business. Because y'all already doing it anyway. Whether it's just teaching on YouTube, whether you growing stuff in your garden and giving it to other people, whether you helping people do a garden, whether you're sewing, whether you're doing hair, whether you're making crafts, y'all already doing it anyway. Already doing the work anyway. Why not pay the couple of dollars up front, which you're going to get that back. You'll be able to write that off in taxes. So what? You might have to pay the state $80 to $200 to register your business. Guess what? You're going to get that back. It's called an investment, right? And if I'm wrong, y'all let me know. Those of you who've done it, let me know if I'm wrong. But if I'm telling the truth and you've done it, say amen in the chat. Amen walls in this house. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. She say, stay out my business. I got to help you, Nikki. I got to help you. I got to help you. It makes no sense for us to continue to struggle and continue to not do stuff. And I think it's because of our lack of knowledge. Like, I'm a pick on you for a minute, Nikki, but you know I love you. I really do. So you and Hands in the Dirt do the chat and Wind Down Wednesday. That's two businesses right there. Two of them. Two businesses. Y'all could use the money that you get from there to help upgrade like your cameras. You want to get lighting. You want to pay for other guests to come in. If y'all have to buy food to feed yourself before you come on, or all of that, you can use the chat. You doing it in your home, so you can use your write off your lights, your water. If you paying a mortgage, you can write that off because you using all that to do the chat. And Wind Down Wednesday, you using your electricity. You using that computer that if you had to replace it, you can write that off. You see what I'm saying? Like, we spending money. You out there showing people seeds and y'all doing giveaways and people donating. You can write all that stuff off and get that money back. But like, it's for me, we don't really think about it like that, you know. And some of us are afraid that that the IRS gonna give we make too much money and all of this. To be honest with you, if you make a lot of money, what's gonna save you from paying back is having a business. Ask me how I know. I ain't gonna tell my business on here, but I have a family member. Make sure my mic's still on. Yeah, it's still on. I have a family member, 2-parent household, 4 kids, beautiful home. Both of them have really good jobs. One of them is a 6-figure job. Both of them 6-figure jobs. They made a lot of money. They were new to money, didn't know how to do certain things or whatever, and they end up, God bless them to have a good tax professional. So what happened was that tax professional happened to be a part of one of their fraternities or whatever. And so, he was like, man, let me help you, because they noticed that they had just bought a house. They got these new cars, they got these kids, and they got all of these expenses, and they're going to end up owing the government back because you make a lot of money. So his advice to them was, let me help you. Long story short, what he told them was, you need to come up with a business to offset some of this money that you're making, or else you're going to end up owing the government. So what they ended up doing was opening up a little side business that they family liked. They were able to purchase, well, I ain't going to tell too much because some of my people might be on here and they might be able to know exactly who I'm talking about. So they were able to open up a little business, which is something that they enjoyed doing as a family, and they were able to participate and benefit from it to make a little money and offset the income that they had, and was able to write off other things. So when they were not able, they only were not owing the government, but they got back even more money, got reimbursed back for things like for everyday living, like the electricity, the water, the lights, the cars, the home. It's a lot to it, but I just think we just don't know and don't realize how comfortable we could be living, or how much more um, financially secure we could be if we had those small businesses. And yeah, some of you, whatever business you pick, might require you to do a lot of work, and it might require some sleepless nights or whatever. But I mean, you doing that now with a 9 to 5 and trying to maintain a business that's not a business. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help y'all because I'm helping myself. Let me catch these comments. What's going on? Can't stop. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let me go back. I gotta go back. Yes, see it, sunshine. Lack of knowledge and fear. Definitely fear plays a factor. Nikki says, I write it off for sure. See, thank you for giving me that amen. Uh, Nikki said, girl, mentally gone, said no to you. But, oh, she was saying she meant to speak to 10. Let's see. And I feel you. Okay. Let's see. All that soil mix from the big box store gets rich. Exactly. Because you is a business. Nikki Incorporated. Okay. Let's see. I even do, and I'm going to give you this tidbit for people that do Uber. Hey, Urban, welcome in. Yes, knowledge is definitely power. And I'm going to make sure that these people in here, hey, GT, thank you for being here. GT on the same type of time I'm on too. So he know. So for those of you who did Uber or even thought about doing Uber, so even if you want to start off something like that to get your little feet wet, if you want to do Uber or if you have done Uber, you are technically a business if you're driving Uber. Okay? You are a business, but you are providing service to Uber. In that part, when you file your taxes, you write off for all the gas that you had to spend, anything that you buy. In them, some of them Uber drivers be buying candy and little mints and stuff, or medicine just to have in your car to make your clients feel comfortable. You need to write that off. Maintenance on your vehicle, from tune-ups to oil changes, whatever you got to get, tires, mileage, car washes, if you you using your phone for Uber, whether you got one or two, you using your phone, you using not only your actual physical phone, you paying a cell phone bill, write that off. Whatever app you paying for monthly to use for the navigation, uh, for some of you that have to download these apps on your phone and you got to pay a monthly subscription for that, write that off. And if you have to have a second phone because sometimes Uber's app don't work and you got to have a second phone to have the GPS on there so you can know where you're going, that's a write off. It's a lot of stuff. If you got to buy a new car to do Uber, I'm just saying, if you got to buy food while you out there in Uber because you don't have time to go home and fix a meal, you got to buy it on the run because you in the peak. And if you log off, then you're going to lose all that them high monies, or you're going to lose your rhythm. They're going to knock you back down and you ain't going to get no ride. You buying food on the go, you need to write your food off, your meals. If you buying water to offer to them people for your ride, you need to write that off. All of that. All of that. You may be putting that money on the front end, but once you get smart and you file them taxes and you get all that money back, go on over to Gina versus Gina and visit my friend, and she'll tell you how to budget so that first little lump sum you get back, you won't spend it all at one time. You put yourself on a budget and spend a little bit and save the other. Spend a little bit just to replenish, revamp, and then save the rest till you get your next lump sum and keep it going, right? Right. Nikki say car, gas, mileage, maintenance, all of that. Even if you use it for personal use as well. Because majority of the time you using it for your business. I got a personal car, but my personal car, I use it more than 50% for my business. Which is crazy, right? I'm using my car over 50% of the time to make money. So does that make sense for me to have to put more money out on top of that? You losing. You putting yourself in a negative. So we don't think about that. And I wasn't thinking about that. So yeah, I just want to share with you guys just a little preview of, what I'm coming up with in my research, and I'll, dive into it a little bit later in the as I, continue to learn and gain my research, because I don't want to come on here and give y'all information and I ain't finished doing my homework. So I just wanted to come in and get the wheels to turning for some of you guys. Some says I did DoorDash and went on a tax app to try to file. It said I was going to owe more than I even made after including total household income. So I said, forget it. I wonder what you use. Because some of these, and I'm gonna tell you, some of these tax apps don't even ask you all the right questions. I say personally, this year I usually file my taxes. I was filing my taxes on my own until 2018 maybe, and then I was going in person to H&R Block and letting the agent do it. And so this year I was forced to do it on my own. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't want to. I had submitted all my information to my tax professional and, was trying to let him do it, but he took too long. And I think he took too long because I have taxes. I would have had, my tax situation is complicated because I have to file taxes for 4 different states. And that's a lot of work. So I don't blame him for not. And then he probably wasn't well versed on each of those states. So it was some homework to do. So I end up having to do it myself. And with that, I've noticed I've used TurboTax in the past, but I've noticed with H&R Block, they ask me the questions about my business. Do you have a business? Yes. If you have a business, then they give you a whole list of 15 to 20 questions that you need to answer to let you know what you qualify. They'll give you a list and say, this is what you qualify for. You know, do you want to go through each of these to see if you qualify for it or whatever? And you go through it, and it's a good company to me because it prompts you to think about stuff that you wouldn't even think about. Like it asked me about my phone. I didn't even think about my phone and my phone bill, and I didn't even think about the apps that I use. I didn't even think about, yeah, I do eat, eat while I'm working. Oh, I need to eat. I did, it asks you those questions to make you think, and it gives you an explanation with each question. It has a question mark by it. It asks you the question in general, and then it has a question mark by it where you can click on it, and it breaks it down to tell you exactly, specifically what this is asking. And so with that this year, it helped me. So you might want to try that some, and I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch of others that other people can um, tell you if they had a good experience with it. But all tax companies are not created equal. Some of them will not even ask you the correct questions to let you know that, hey, yo, you can get this money, you can claim this, you can get this credit, you can get this written off. Do you have receipts for this? Did you do this? So you may want to try a different company some if they didn't offer you that, because I'm pretty sure when you sit down and you write down all the money that you came up of for doing door dashes, including your mileage and maintenance alone, could have gotten you a couple $1,000s. Let me see, let me go back. Says, right, get your emergency fund together. That's right. David said, great topic by you. Look, Zeta said, the wheels is turning. They turning. They turning. It was the free tax thing that kept popping up in Cash App. Okay. Try a different one. That will be my suggestion to you. If that one doesn't ask you, and if this is something that you know you're supposed to get, then don't use that company. Checking my mic. I know H&R Block does ask for sure. I can't say for TurboTax. It's been years since I used TurboTax, but I don't know. And you may have to pay for, the deluxe package or whatever it is, but you don't have to pay that in order to file your taxes. They can take that out of your refund. So don't shy away from these companies that say they're not free and you have to pay. Go through the process of going through your taxes with them, and then see how much it is at the end, and then they offer you the option to take that payment out of your refund instead of you having to pay that up front. So it was free. Okay. Uh-oh. I have gotten more back doing right. And I knew this for years, because you're going to take time to sit there and, go through each and everything and work with, hey, Miss T, you're going to sit there and take time. That tax professional just trying to get done, especially if it's a part of a big corporation and they are in the business of seeing several people. So they just clicking and clicking and clicking. You are going to take time and sit there and read the questions, and you know exactly, what you did and what you didn't do. So it's easier for you to do it. Yeah, it takes time, but you got more time than you got money. Or at least I do. And then it'll pay off later. Miss T, welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Everybody's speaking. Hey, Auntie Ellen, welcome in. Look, Auntie Ellen got her business. She could amen to some of this stuff I've been telling you. FR100 said I need to do more research on starting business. I know nothing about the tax part. Yes, and it's not, from what I'm learning, it is not that hard, and it's worth the research. It is worth the research. And things may be different. Learn your research for your state. Things are different for each state. So, you may be entitled to some things as a business in each state. So it just takes some research. That's all. It just takes some time. And yet your head gonna be hurt. Hey, Miss Alice, welcome in, but it's gonna be worth it because you'll be financially free. Let me say that. You won't be living paycheck to paycheck. The only way that you'll be doing that is if you mishandling your money. Let's see. Everybody's speaking. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Auntie Ella say she's listening in the bushes. All right, y'all. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. I gotta go to sleep. Cause I am 2 weeks away from finishing up here in Arizona, and then I'll be home for the summer. I got some work to work on during the summer. I am learning everything that I can on this per se 9-to-5 job to incorporate that into my business. So I'm predicting within the next 2 years, I'm giving myself 2 years, that I'm going to be off of, and that's a long time. I don't need to, but I'm going to give myself 2. I will be off of the 9-to-5 job. So I'll be able to use my skills and the things that I went to school for to benefit my own business. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm going to share that with you guys so that you guys can, be free as well. Let's get free together. And if I'm free and you free, if I got apples and you got oranges and I want some oranges and you want some apples, then we could just switch swap. You get what I'm saying? You do your thing, I'm going to do my thing, and then we can come together in the middle and help each other. And then together, we can help the world, right? That's how it goes. That's how it should go. So, yes, she said, I know that's right. Sounds wonderful. Bartering, yes, exactly. Because we got enough people in here with a whole bunch of talent. Man, it's a whole, we wouldn't need nothing. We wouldn't have to go to the store for nothing. Nada. Like y'all say, Nathan. Yes, the world, Craig, the world. God in His grace says, hi, Value Sugar. I'm listening in the bushes, supporting your self video, unable to. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So that's all I had, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed before I be late because I've been overslept. But thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Today is Thursday. Don't forget that Mama Shirley goes live today. And who else goes live? On Tampa Creek Homesteads go live today. Don't forget to support those, everyone. And I just thank y'all for being who you are and sharing yourself and your knowledge with me. Each of you have helped me tremendously, and I'm so glad that our paths have crossed. I love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings, everyone. Oh, Auntie Ellen is live at 4. Don't forget to check out Auntie Ellen. I catch the replay, Auntie Ellen. I'll probably be at work, so I'll catch the replay or in the bushes. But peace, love, and blessings, everyone. Have a good day.